1 second.
And I'll do everything I can to retool the team. But everybody, just get a grip. The 4 years that we've had here with LeBron, we hope turns into another 8 or 10. You got to stay together if you got the guts, and you don't find the first door and run out of it.
Last week, the message was sent. The Godfather had spoken. Pat Riley, who courted LeBron James 4 years ago, preached family and pushed his championship rings to the center of the table. It was an offer LeBron couldn't refuse. Now, the tables seem to be turned. LeBron, with his own 2 pieces of jewelry, has opened things up for the rest of the families in the NBA. Brian Windhorst takes a closer look at a summer sequel. The release date, July 1st.
The answer to the question everybody wants to know. LeBron, what's your decision?
In this fall, man, it's very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Magic Johnson was never an unrestricted free agent. Michael Jordan didn't become one until 12 years after he was drafted. Kobe Bryant has been one just once in his 18-year career. But after opting out of his contract with the Miami Heat, LeBron James now holds this valuable position for the second time in 4 years. When something so rare like a 4-time MVP and an in-his-prime Hall of Famer comes to market, there is a predictable frenzy, as there was in 2010 when James met with 6 teams before picking the Heat. A line of billionaires is about to fight for his attention. The team with the biggest aspirations may be the Houston Rockets, who are going big game hunting for a 3rd straight year. Their offer is simple. They have 2 stars in Dwight Howard and James Harden, and a collection of supporting players that would create perhaps the best roster in the league if James were to sign up. He would be the oldest in the Rockets core, not the youngest as he is in Miami. Both teams in Los Angeles have noticed the movie and television projects James has signed on to in the last year and wonder if they can pull him west. The Lakers believe they can pull off a complicated Heat-style redux and add the top 2 free agents this summer by luring James and also landing Carmelo Anthony. The Clippers have no cap space, but they harbor dreams of making deals to create some, as they offer James' best friend in the NBA in Chris Paul, young star Blake Griffin, one of James' favorite people in the league in Coach Doc Rivers, and, they hope, eventually the richest owner in American team sports in Steve Ballmer. Being realistic, though, James going to the tougher Western Conference will be a challenging set. That may open the door for the Chicago Bulls, who have the same type of talented roster, stability, and championship history that once drew him to the Heat. James grew up a Bulls fan because of Jordan, but he's since come to respect the franchise as one of the best in the NBA. It's no secret that the Bulls hope to acquire Carmelo to play alongside a finally healthy Derrick Rose, but they are quietly planning on trying to elude James as well. The 2 options at the front of his mind, though, may be the 2 cities he's called home in his life, Miami and Cleveland. James and his family yearn to spend more time in their native Akron. They will someday, and the Cavs are hoping they can make that pull stronger with a compelling offer. This is an ace that no other team can play. James still loves his home. The Cavs have a team armed with potential and youth, but mostly they are unproven, from their coach to their soon-to-be top draft pick. And there is the lingering scar tissue with the fans, and the letter from the owner that James has never truly gotten over. This leaves the Heat, who are no slouches after 4 straight finals appearances, but they also may be the least upwardly mobile of James' choices. Approaching his 30th birthday, James senses his NBA mortality, because he can see it in many of his teammates. They also have limited means to reduce his growing burden. But the Heat have 3 things on their side beyond their championship history with James. They play in the East, they are located in perhaps the most desirable free agent destination, and there isn't a clear-cut favorite to pull him out of town. It may end up being partially because of default, but keeping James for any period by any means is a huge win.